Well, President Trump's ambitious agenda hinges on getting his promises paid for by Congress. Think about it this way. They hold the purse strings, right? So to that end, lawmakers are back on Capitol Hill this week. They are trying to pass what the president calls, and you heard him talk about it just a moment ago in that cabinet meeting that is still ongoing, the big, beautiful bill. So while they debate the bill, House Democratic leader Hakeem Jeffries giving his take on President Trump's first 100 days in office. This is what he had to say.
With Donald Trump and the Republicans in charge, crashing the economy is something bad. Destroying Medicaid as we know it is something bad. Taking a chainsaw to Social Security is something bad. Raising costs on hard-working American taxpayers is something bad. Firing federal workers, including thousands of veterans who served this country, is something bad. Canceling medical research for children with cancer is something bad. Destroying the retirement accounts of everyday Americans is something bad. Trying to whitewash the most painful parts of our history is something bad. Targeting law-abiding immigrant families is something bad. Undermining the rule of law is something bad. The first 100 days of the Trump administration have been a debacle.
So let's get to something good, and that is always a conversation with CBS News congressional reporter Taurean Small. Taurean, on Capitol Hill, Democrats are using any chance they can to call out the president's policies and make the allegation that they are not working.
Yeah, Reed, and yesterday I sat in on a press conference by the Congressional Progressive Caucus, kind of echoing that same rhetoric that we heard from Leader Jeffries there. Look, in short, they said in 100 days we've seen the economy go from good to awful. In fact, one of the members said this was Trump's next book in 100 days and wrecking the greatest economy in the world. What's interesting, though, the response that we're hearing from Republicans curiously mimic that of what we're seeing from Donald Trump. In a Truth Social post today, he said he pretty much dismissed this concerns around the economy, saying that Americans need to be patient, but then also pushing the blame off on the previous administration. Senator Josh Hawley today, we caught up with him, and he said this is an economy that he inherited from Joe Biden. Other Republicans that we talked to, like Senators Tuberville or Jim Bakes from Indiana, said that it's a bit too early to look at the economy as a complete wash or going in the wrong direction, considering Trump needs time to work. They're pressing on their members across chambers to move forward with his big, beautiful bill, and they believe relief will come then.
And the president saying on Truth Social relative to tariffs and the impact on the economy, be patient. But a lot of people are losing patience, especially when they look at this bill that the president has that very big brand and moniker for. So that causes us to look at that. What might be some of the sticking points in getting that legislation through and freeing up some of the money to keep some of those promises?
Yeah, so Reed, just to remind our viewers, back when this budget resolution was going from the Senate to the House, Donald Trump encouraged Republicans, especially those fiscal conservative hawks here, to push forward with this despite their reservations, because in his mind, moving that across the finish line would give them more time to actually negotiate and then get this reconciliation process going. Now that negotiation process is going on, and those same Republicans still have concerns. One, about the price tag, the massive price tag this bill would come with. Two, Medicaid, Medicare, potential cuts to that program, which Democrats have been hammering them on. And then also we're seeing this resurgence of concerns from some Republicans in New York and California. This is really a regional issue, but it has to do with what's known as SALT. It's federal deductions on state and local taxes. Representatives like Elise Stefanik of New York has talked about how this is a big sticking point, and considering the previous tax bill capped it at around $10,000 for individual filers and families, they're looking to increase that deduction for families to put more money in their pockets, but other Republicans aren't necessarily aligned with that. So that seems to be one of the biggest points of contentions as these negotiations go forward, Reed.
Taurean Small, CBS News congressional reporter, thank you so much for talking to us today.